Да, ну в идеале мне осталось 2 стрима, чтобы доиграть. Дальше будут ищем. Куда катушку. Да, блядь, хули ты не можешь? Господи, он что, одной рукой не может пить, другой факел удержать?
This could be useful. I'm in.
Ой, доктор лысый скуф, как и я. Кстати, да, это я еще в одной книге читал, что есть такая тема, если Земля будет уничтожена каким-либо образом, мы можем спастись, если будет конец света, неважно как. Мы можем спастись за счет того, что переселиться на ту же Луну. То есть какая-то часть человечества может переселиться на Луну, пока на Земле будет катастрофа. Пережить там или просто в космосе на орбите. И потом вернуться и заселить Землю. Правда, на это уйдет очень много веков. Но эта книга такая называется «Семиевие». Там все это описано. В принципе, это охуительная возможность выжить, в случае чего, при этом не нужно лететь ни на какой Марс. Отлично, что у нас есть спутник. Но вместо того, чтобы заселять Луну, блядь, или пытаться, мы занимаемся всякой хуйней. Понятно, что всех переселить невозможно. Что поделать? Либо можно под землю, либо подводные города, но, конечно, проще, наверное, на Луну. Надо воздух как брать? Как-то надо будет брать. С земли как-то перетаскивать. Воздух-то с земли никуда не денется. Под землей-то тоже воздуха не так уж много. Так, что там еще? Это ремонт глайдера.
Commander.
Yes, that. You said the reactor coil needs replacing?
Yeah, that thing won't last more than 2 kilometers.
Then what do we do now? I need that Raider operational.
Yeah, but where are we supposed to get an X-48 reactor coil?
I found a replacement reactor.
Hey, yeah, that'll do it. That is a miracle right there. Right, I'll get to work and install it now.
Some of them have taken to wearing the clothing of the free people. Why did they turn against the directive?
Their unit was cut off from their ELEX rations. They developed emotions.
They grew weak. Once their ELEX rations were restored, they should have seen the truth of that. Instead, they killed their own kind and ran. I want to know if they had help in escaping.
Whatever the cause, this isn't isolated. Several groups of separatists have broken from our ranks recently.
Separatists? You mean traitors. Do you think someone can be deliberately tampering with ELEX rations? We should send word to all units. Any signs of emotion must be reported immediately. We will remain vigilant to the enemy within, as well as without.
So speaks a true Alb. I am proud of you both. Your strength, your commitment to the cause. They are known throughout Zakor.
We will bring you only honor, Father. The directive stands above all.
Duty and honor stand above all. Without them, we are nothing.
По-моему, я не его родной сын. Почему у меня... А, хотя нет, я тоже... Не, у меня волосы хоть какие-то есть, а не 2 лысых
There is
скуфа.
one thing that's worrying me about the Raider.
What is it?
Well, no. I'll tell you when I'm sure. I need some more time to check it over, alright? There's so much to fix around here.
Так, она предложила кого-то ебануть.
You're right. We should stop Alexander Parsec before he finds us.
Then let's make it quick. Time is running out.
So, my scouts did report the truth. You don't know how much running around I've had to do to get here. The whole of Zakor must have heard about it by now. Jax, back from the dead.
Yes. It looks like you could get yourself the whole reward for my capture. Parsec.
Reward. We work for duty. You picked up the habits and speech of the free people, Jax.
Send the machines away, and I will tell you the whole story at my camp.
Very interesting. I'll have to refuse your offer. Your little camp won't offer much hospitality now. The machines I send certainly won't leave much left over.
Well, this guy's an asshole. Who is he?
He's an Alexander, servant to Tarek, slave to the hybrid. But you shouldn't underestimate him.
You should listen to him.
Yeah, I've never really done that. I'll crush you!
So,
Бафы постоянно забывающие язык.
That's a start. Come on, you were the one who got me into this. You must want to finish it.
what's the rush?
You told me all of Magalan was in danger. Isn't that enough?
And you were someone who only cared about Tabar. Why the change?
You wanted to sell me a cause, you've sold it.
Just like that?
What's the matter with you? Can't you be happy with that? I believe in the free people. I want to stop the Alps.
What? You want them to trip over your corpse? Because you being dead isn't going to stop them. You need to be alive to stop them.
What the fuck would you know about being alive?
What's going on here? What aren't you telling me?
What are you going on about? I only take the same risks as you.
I fight to win. Seem to care about dying.
That's crazy. Why would I not care? Fuck you, I know more about living than you do. Fuck it. Okay, yeah. You should know. I have gray death.
Gray death? Are you sure?
No, I'm making it up. One thing I've heard makes a girl more attractive is the rumor she's got gray death. I've got it. It's terminal. And there's nothing anyone can do about it.
You're giving up?
Do you know anyone who has survived it? So I might as well do something that makes a difference. I might as well do something before this thing kills me. So either you help me and we kill Parsec, or you let me do it my way.
Вы его уже убили.
There are legends that speak of a cure.
Legends? Legends?
There must be some truth to them.
So what? You think I should spend my days checking the cleric's archives for legends instead of being out here fighting? What if I die without finding an answer?
What if you buy yourself another 40 years?
It's fantasy.
So was coming here. You didn't believe this would make a difference. Stay with me. Keep looking for kicks if you want, and I'll find you a cure in the cleric's archives. There has to be a clue somewhere in the Hort.
Do what you want.
Just don't get killed while I'm getting you a cure.
You're a believer, aren't you? You came out of nowhere, just drifting around the wilderness, and now you believe you can save all Magalan. Someday you're gonna tell me the whole story.
Ух ты, ёбаный, тут атака. Пещерная птица, самый опасный враг.
I thought we were gonna lose the camp then. Do you think they will return in force and overrun us?
No. Those combat mechs were under the command of just one Alexander. He won't tell the others about us until he has been successful in his mission. Otherwise, he'd have to admit his failure.
So, we might be safe.
Yes. For now. Finish your work. We have a lot to do.
Yeah, if I needed a hurry up, that was it.
Еще покрафтим очки навыков.
Clan has protected us from the downfall until this day, so he will always stand with us during difficult times. Kalan offers.
Ты заребишь, как дела с девушками? Никак. По тебе посадили за решетку, я знаю, мне вчера говорили. Эльмир думает, нужно ли ему соглашаться на секс с дамой под 40. Мне говорили, вроде бы по 50 лет. Она не красавица, но, похоже, она начинает понимать, что богатая красотка на него никогда не посмотрит. А, он... Ну, правильно начинает понимать. И вообще внешность не важна. На Эльмира, может быть, и посмотреть. Ну, блядь, богатая, опять же, но... Короче, блядь, дело-то в другом. Даже если на него она посмотрит. Он неопытный человек, что он будет с ней делать? Я против культа внешности, я говорю, не надо смотреть на внешность в принципе. Ну, найдешь ты, блядь, себе там идеальную девушку, и что ты будешь с ней делать? У многих из вас даже член не встанет, потому что если вы мастурбируете всю жизнь, как я, то вот у меня же были возможности в постели, у меня уже не стоит. Потому что все, уже проблемы с эрекцией из-за того, что ты всю жизнь смотрел порно. И вы так думаете, что вот я найду там себе красивую бабу, но у тебя не встанет, она тебя нахуй пошлет, и ты еще больше в депрессию упадешь. А если девушка для тебя будет не важна, то как бы и особо не будет расстройств, если что-то не так пойдет. А вы, блядь, все гоняетесь за идеалами. И не понимаете, что, блядь, вы найдете идеал, даже если вы понравитесь, но вы ее можете проебать из-за какой-нибудь случайности. И все это, и вас ждет огромная депрессия. Так, да, мне нужен очков навыков.
Catch up with you again later. To all those who are listening, follow my example and join with the forces of Ignadon. The threat from the north, their curse of the Alps must be eliminated. We must all choose sides in the battles to come. Make sure you choose the side that counts. Join the clerics today. This is Herbert coming to you from the orbit.
Я буду стрелять еще жестче.
Look after your DNA. Stay safe from mutations. Stay away from ELEX. This is me, Herbert, broadcasting from the orbit to bring a warning to all free people out there. Stay safe in the wilderness.
Nasty, an outlaw, has agreed to help. She'll stay here when she's not with me.
Nasty? Some say she's the worst devil the desert ever created. And others say that she's an able warrior and an excellent war leader. She'll be welcome here.
Teach me.
Oh.
Desperate times lead to desperate action. But don't be fooled by the lies of Tavar. They talk of shit, of profit, of fun, sex, good times,
Терял мячку.
but all that Tavar has to offer is chemistry.
Так, что еще можно изучить?
A lonely death. Only Kalan knows the way to salvation, and in the port, this stronghold in Ignadon, he promises you food, training, protection, and a future. Join us and find yourself. This is me, Herbert, broadcasting from the orbit to bring a warning to all free people out there. Stay safe in the wilderness.
Ну вот стойкость нужна для брони. Ну, я же игру раньше пройду, чем я очков наберу. Ты пишешь, что один стример сказал, что Эльмир никогда не найдет девушку, потому что он выглядит болезненно, ему надо заняться своим весом. Блять, этот стример дурак, что неясного, это то же самое, что мне говорят про то, что дерматит лечится. Дерматит, сука, это хроническое заболевание, он не лечится. Поэтому я уже как неделю вот заказал тональники и учусь краситься тональниками, чтобы красной кожи не было. Ну, понятное дело, свидание у меня пока не намечается, но следующее свидание, которое у меня будет когда-нибудь, я приду накрашенным. И посмотрим, что из этого получится. А то, что там стример говорит, что ему надо заняться весом, сука, что вот людям непонятно, что это болезнь. Это не потому, что он мало ест, он может жрать сколько угодно. Вот я, допустим, бухаю кучу пива, и я очень много ем, но у меня пиздатый метаболизм. Я никогда в жизни не буду толстым. А те люди, которых, наоборот, полный вес, это не потому, что они много жрут. У них просто хуёвый метаболизм, у них проблема с обменом веществ, поэтому они толстеют. И они, бывают, на диетах сидят годами и все равно не могут похудеть. Что, сука, неясного вот людей, вот, блядь, вроде бы взрослые люди, иногда 30, 40, 50 лет, почему они не могут этого понять? Что, блядь, болезни не лечатся. Проблема с организмом. Лечи, не лечи, он будет всегда по жизни такой, проблема у него с другим. К нему же подходят какие-то бабы, у него проблема с мозгами. Даже ко мне бабы не подходят. Не знаю, чем он там их завлекает, блядь. Но ко мне за всю жизнь только вот одна подписчица приезжала в прошлом году. А там, что он там рассказывает, что к нему какая-то тёлка там 40-летняя, а он еще отмазывается. Блядь, пускай опыта набирается. Дурак, блядь. Плюс к этому ему нужно вот вылечить зубы. Пускай он сделает себе вставные зубы. Либо камень там с ними сходит к стоматологу. Вот. А то, что вес, да похуй на этот вес. Блять, люди, наоборот, от жира хотят избавиться. А что он будет ныть, что он худой, наоборот, плюс. Ему надо зубы, блядь, исправить и мозги. Так, можно уничтожить устройство. Ебать, к нему тёлка пристает, но он думает, встречаться с ней или нет. Дурак, что ли? Просто для опыта, естественно, да, ёп. Какая разница, сколько ей лет, какая разница, как она выглядит. Блядь, если бы сейчас бы мне какая-нибудь девушка сказала, даже хоть 50 лет, блядь, пошли гулять, я бы, блядь, не сидел, блядь, и не стримил. Я пошел бы набираться опыта. Но меня лайкают 2-3 раза в неделю, и то игнорят часто. Блядь, как можно, ну, короче, не суть. Ему надо просто вылечить улыбку и мозги. На самом деле я играю на хардкоре, просто я уже настолько пиздатый, что всех ебашу. Это же конец игры почти. А тут же подъебес-то я еще вчера сказал, что он дурак. Он опытный мужик, блядь, и опытный инцел. Ну что, неужели он не мог понять, что его будут разводить? Это же все опасно, ёп. Один я, Костя, умный, да? Нет, ну я же тоже девушку проебал, с которой могли быть отношения. Теперь опять искать в этих тиндерах ебаные, блядь, со всеми переписываться одно и то же. У меня как бы каждую неделю там девушек 10 игнорируют или отвергают. Ну, с кем я пытаюсь завести переписки. Но чаще всего меня просто игнорят. Я уже как бы пишу, мол, я что такое говно, что мне типа нельзя написать «Привет, я тебя случайно лайкнула». Но я уже как бы их на стыд завлекаю, я им пишу, мол, ну да, понятно, мол, раз я лысый скуф, то я не достоин того, что мне даже написать «Привет». Ну как бы иногда девушки стыдятся, там пишут «Да, извини, я тебя случайно лайкнула», потому что меня это, сука, бесит. Что, блядь, из-за внешности я такое типа говно, что мне нельзя просто со мной поздороваться. Когда я типа написал там «Привет, чем увлекаешься», ну, блядь, почему девушки относятся к парням как к говну, если они не симпатичны? Я тоже человек, сука. Я поэтому говорю, что многие девушки, они как нацисты, нахуй. Если ты симпатичный, да, я тебе буду отвечать. Если ты не симпатичный, ты даже не достоин, блядь, чтобы с тобой поздоровались. Ты типа дерьмо. Это как и на улице. Я же подходил, и у меня было 2000 подходов за 10 лет. И тоже некоторые просто молча шли дальше, блядь. Это даже было смешно, блядь, когда девушка просто ускоряет шаг, ты к ней подходишь, привет, можно познакомиться, она ускоряет шаг, как будто ты какой-то маньяк, блядь. А запишешь письма, показывал кому? Кто? Что, вообще ничего нет, что ли? Я не могу... А, вот могу приближать. Если бы я был бы девушкой, я бы вообще стебал мужиков, которые показывают письки. Я бы говорил, вау, я такого маленького еще никогда не видела. А еще бы, если я был бы бабой, и мне бы кидали дикпики, я бы так жестко мужиков вообще травил, они бы охуевали вообще. Потому что я бы говорил, что я самое крутое, как можно, ну, на очко посадить, это сказать, что я сделала скрин, и я, ну, типа, у меня там, допустим, брат работает в МВД, а распространение порнографии это минимум, ну, это 2 года. Я скажу, я сделала скрин, у меня брат там или батя из МВД, все, короче, я сейчас высылаю, и тебя найдут, жди, ёпту, маски шоу на квартиру. Если бы я был бы бабой, я бы так жестко обламывал тех, кто посылают всякие члены, блядь. Что-то бабы об этом не думают. Ну, видимо, потому что у бабок мозгов нет, они только жалуются, что им члены показывают. А вот чисто поугарать над мужиками они не в состоянии. Это было бы жесткий такой вообще наеб. Я бы, конечно, никому ничего не посылал, нахуй нет надо. Но, блядь, на очко садить можно жестко вообще людей, которые этим занимаются. Ой, блядь, что-то... А в итоге-то все будет говно лежать. Напишет твоим девушкам в ВК, с этого я никогда этой хуйней не занимаюсь, потому что это уголовное дело. Так, сейчас чай налью. Единственное понравилось то, что Поднебесный же он вроде бы, ну он что же, да, был в ментовке. Я не юрист, но когда я учился в школе, у нас был предмет права, и я на нем на Олимпиаде участвовал, и даже 3-е место занимал. Законы более-менее я знаю. Поднебесный, когда вот показывали с ним интервью, он тоже в курсах, что есть статья 51, что ты имеешь право по Конституции не отвечать на вопросы и типа, ну, не говорить против себя. Можешь просто ей пользоваться. Вообще, это в любом случае, вот если тебе что-то задают, ты имеешь право просто говорить, типа, я по статье 51 имею право ничего не говорить. И вообще ничего не отвечать. Даже если тебя там давят, давление какое-то оказывают. Вообще не надо против себя никогда ничего говорить. Потом многие, блядь, слишком много болтают, потом сидят. Просто если человек оправдывается, это может уже быть типа как виной, потому что у нас, блядь, в России так построено, что когда на тебя что-то заводят, то это как бы в обычных странах презумпция виновности типа состоит в том, что ты человек любой в суде, допустим, в Америке, он заведомо не виноват. И суд должен доказать, что он виноват. А у нас в стране, блядь, человек заведомо виноват, и человек сам должен доказывать, что он не виноват. То есть разница в этом. Поэтому меньше пиздеть надо. Поэтому Поднебесный правильно сделал, что он сказал, типа, я пользуюсь статьей, не буду ничего говорить. Но то, что он, блядь, обнимается с какими-то мелкими, но это он дурак. А то, что кто письки показывает, ну, просто, я говорю, я всем девушкам советую статья и все. Ну, блядь, я говорю, жаль, что я не девушка, я бы так бы на очко сажал мужиков. Но главное на шантаж не переходить, а то это уже будет в твою сторону статья. Во-первых, если ты посылаешь письку, первое, что произойдет, это тебя лишают у того устройства, с чего ты это сделаешь. Ну, вот я всегда пример ставлю историю год назад, где баба сидела со своим другом, бухала, и вдруг другу присылает ее бывший, ее голые фото. Она это увидела, сразу в ментовку, пришел наряд, отобрал у мужика телефон, ну, еще завел дело, плюс он еще и штраф платил. Из-за распространения и за вторжение в личную жизнь. То есть, как бы, ну, потому что он не свое же скинул фото, а чужое, это уже вторжение в личную жизнь, это уже еще вторая статья. Если ты там свою письку пошлешь, это просто распространение. А еще будет такая хуйня, если, блядь, ты пошлешь свою письку, а там окажется нихуя не 20-летняя девочка, то тебя вообще на 12 лет посадят. Если там будет младше 18. Потому что в интернете вообще никому доверять нельзя. Откуда ты знаешь, там действительно вот сидит человек с этой фотографией или нет? Куча фейков. Тебя там, блядь, тебя за эту письку, ты будешь потом так страдать нахуй. Вот ты меня спрашиваешь, послал ли я когда-то письку. Это вообще все опасная хуйня. И те люди, которые это делают, они долбоебы, рано или поздно будут в тюряге сидеть. Вон, на войну пойдут, ёпта. Отмаливать грехи. Так вот. И плюс к этому, если, допустим, я бы это сделал, и вдруг кто-то бы об этом узнал, ну, меня бы лишили компьютера. Ну, нахуя риск-то в чем? И, то есть лишиться компа ради того, чтобы послать кому-то там свою письку, еще плюс еще заплатить штраф или того хуже в тюрьму сесть. Люди башкой не думают. Ну, того лишили мобилы, потому что он с мобилой скидывал. Если баба какая-нибудь доебчивая попадется, то она доебется и пиздец тебе будет. Да, большинству баб, по-моему, похуй. Они об этом даже не задумываются. Они в ЧС кидают и все. Но рано или поздно может попасться какая-нибудь такая, блядь, которая вся на пальцах, у кого есть какие-нибудь связи, и пизда тебе. А она пишет, к тарологам обращался, типа, найду ли девушку. Нет, ты что, с ума сошел? Вон мы с этой, которая... Я, во-первых, гуманист, я не верю потустороннее, а во-вторых, вот с этой девушкой мы постоянно угорали, которая мне понравилась, которая меня слила, что она атеистка. Мы, типа, говорили, что если вдруг заболеем, там, будем вместе читать молитвы, прикладывать капустный лист, носить красную ниточку, блядь. А вон, блядь, я тут в Тиндере какую-то бабу попала, она меня заигнорила, даже не написала ничего. Но я у нее на фотке посмотрел, там на одной фотке, блядь, какие-то эти ведуньи, блядь, пишут, что, мол, ну, короче, там у нее под фоткой где-то 10 каких-то экстрасенсов написали ей, что, типа, почему она не может найти отношения. Ну, я как бы ей написал и сразу рассудил, что она не может найти отношения. Ну, я ей так и написал, что типа, потому что ты необщительная, блядь, тебе мужик пишет, ты ему не можешь даже привет написать. Просто ты необщительная, типа, и скучная, поэтому у тебя мужика и нет. А не потому, что там, блядь, ты какие-то там гадалкам ходишь. Мне нужен именно ELEX. Он для крафта. А эликсид это хуйня. Да вообще ничего нет. У больших монстров тоже падает. Теперь надо на второй идти.
Now this is a place we can have some fun.
Тут звонит. Еще, походу, еще сдохну. Так, ну я везде все обыскиваю, потому что в здание забежу.
Let's find some trouble.
Ладно. Че я не могу-то ничего нажать? Что за чушь?
I'm in.
Yes.
There's gotta be some action here.
А, ну Гердекса я уже убил, я вообще не знаю, кто это такой. Заводь. Нельзя.
Too easy.
Или...
Okay, now it's getting interesting. That fucking guy is looking for trouble. Yeah, coming. Fucking guy is looking for trouble. Albs, hiding in Zakor, cowering in bunkers. Coming out and fight, you bastards.
Too easy.
Ну, здесь я не был в этих зданиях. И вот там я был, значит, получается. Вот тут.
You want trouble?
I'm in.
Now this is a place we can have some fun.
Роботы бьются с этими.
Someone's looking for trouble. right, let's find some trouble.
А, ну это вторая херня.
There's a code to bypass the security system. If I can find the code, I can get...
Что, даже нет никого?
You got it.
That didn't work. That didn't work. I'm in. I'm in.
Одинаковые коды. Это, в принципе, последний преобразователь.
There's gotta be some action here. I'll wait here.
Сейчас закрафтим, еще нашли. Вот трупы бы убрали, ёпта. Крысы же заведутся.
Lies on ELEX, and we know that ELEX twists the body and tears the soul. Knowledge and technology are gifts that offer us salvation. We can build our future with our own hands. This is me, Herbert, speaking the truth, bringing a warning to all free people out there. Stay safe in the wilderness.
Осталось только на броню навык. Так у меня, в принципе, все почти навыки есть. Нужны, кроме брони. А что там? Этому сказать надо, наверное.
And what the fuck was that supposed to be?
The converters you wanted destroyed. There are no more active converters. I shut them all down.
Then, on behalf of the free people, I thank you. The converters are the worst thing your people ever did to us. Well, I say your people, but perhaps you have earned my trust enough to separate you from the Albs and Zakor. Perhaps we can work together. Good. What else can you report?
My raider is almost ready. The mechanic is preparing to bring the reactor online.
Good. It could prove useful.
Then are you going to tell me your plans?
Get the raider finished. We need everything complete before I will share my plans with you. You've made progress. But the Albs must lose all their influence on the lands of the free people. And you must be ready to deliver on your promise to reach the hybrid. Then you will have earned my trust. Return to me when you have more to report. The lands of the free...
Так, это болеет какой-то болезнью смертельной. Надо ей найти лекарство. Вообще с ней можно переспать. Только я в итоге, блядь, баб трахаю только в играх.
Here, treatments for Grey Death. This book gives me instructions on how to make a remedy for the disease from gas umble and grey cabbage. Now I need a book on plants that will tell me where to find these ingredients. A book on the plants of Magellan, their structures, life cycles, and habitats. Maybe this is what I need. Here, gas umble usually grows in shady, heavily overgrown low areas. And here is grey cabbage, usually be found on grassy hills in the highlands. Okay, now I know where to look for the ingredients. That's the ingredients, but it will take an experienced healer to make the cure.
В смысле, собрал ингредиенты, они у меня есть, что ли? Это кто?
Okay, now it'll get interesting.
There. That's the grey cabbage I need for the cure.
What a
У меня два таких.
There. This is the gas symbol I needed.
О, на команду пойду.
You better have a good reason for waking
I
me
need
up.
Well then, good luck. There is no cure for that I know of.
I have the formula for a cure.
What? Oh, yeah? Then show me. Okay. So, well, yeah. I could make this if I had the right ingredients.
But you need me to get them.
Yeah. Get me the ingredients and I'll make this up for you. For a price. It's money after all. But will it work? That I can't say.
Here's the gray cabbage and a gas symbol for the cure.
Wow. Yeah. Well then, okay. I need some time to make this. Just wait and you'll get it, okay? Here's your cure, you take it, but I only made it. I don't know if it'll work, okay?
I understand. Here, I have something for you. A potion.
What? What potion? What's it for?
You know what it's for.
Some raptor shit from the cleric's archives? And now you expect me to swallow this raptor shit?
It's a cure. Get it down your neck and stop complaining.
It even smells like raptor shit.
Drink it.
You drink it.
I'm not the one who's ill.
You really think this is a cure? What happens when it doesn't work? Then will you leave me alone?
Then we'll kick the ass of anyone left in Zakor.
Right. Piss off. Let me think about this in peace. Cool. Butterflies and honey. Stop being so soppy and let's get the... Here comes the pride of Zakor. High on ELEX.
И может переночевать где-то, чтобы она его приняла.
Hey, you. Listen,
Medicine?
Yeah, so I just wanted to tell you.
That you now feel better because it works, and you're eternally grateful?
Full of yourself, aren't you?
Yes.
Are you going to stop gloating and tell me what comes next?
Gather the free people, defeat the elves, and free Magalan.
And you want me along? Ready for the fight?
Let's get on with it.
What exactly is your game? What is it you want?
I told you that.
Magalan, Albs, blah, blah. But what the fuck is it that you really want?
What started this?
You started this. You turned up. You went through those fights. You dragged me out of Tavar.
I didn't drag you anywhere.
So why pick me?
You planned the attack on the fort. You survived everything in Tavar. You're not completely insane.
And Magalan and Albs and blah and blah. Fuck, I thought I had layers, but talking to you is like dropping words into the comet's crater.
Have I done something to piss you off?
If you pissed me off, I wouldn't be here. If you'd really pissed me off, you wouldn't be here. But you do piss me off. I've met your type before, and they try to get close to me to get close to my brother. Or because they think I'm some sort of trophy fuck. So cut the Magalan stuff and tell me what you really want.
Ну, с ней надо переспать. Кстати, я этого не делал, когда впервые когда-то проходил.
Forget the elves. It's really about your ass. I'm bringing the free people together because of your ass.
Right, okay. Well, don't think I came along because of your ass. It's a 7 at best. Maybe 8 in a good light. Right. Well, stop staring at me and let's get on with this, asshole.
Everything.
Butterflies and honey. Stop being cold, brutal, effective. You really are an alb. Shit, that was pretty good.
Ты даже ничего не покажешь? Я даже не понял, они переспали или нет?
I'm not used to this shit. Have you traveled with other people as well?
You mean since I left Zakor?
No, I mean when you were an ELEX-controlled robot surrounded by other ELEX-controlled robots. Fuck, you can be an asshole. So are we gonna fuck or what?
If you're serious, then yeah.
If I'm serious? Fuck, you know how to ruin a moment. So, what are you waiting for? You better not be expecting me to do all the work. Why are you making that face?
What face?
Be honest. You don't have any idea what's going on right now, do you?
What is going on right now?
Fuck all, it seems. So make your mind up. Are you going to make something happen, or stand there waiting until I get bored and leave?
I guess I'll have to.
Он, походу, девственник. По-любому, а он же альп. Вроде бы брутал, да, а девственник.
Butterflies.
Видите, я вот девственник за 30 и играю за девственников тоже. Ну, там отменилось задание, потому что можно было еще с другой бабой, типа, переспать. Но я эту выбрал. Потому что она альфачка. Все, остались только основные задания. Так, нужно встретиться с батей. Вообще, я заметил, женщин Альп почему-то даже нет. А, да, были только вот в городе этом нейтральном. Тоже как они испариваются? Они же без эмоций.
Jax, so it's true. You are alive. I hadn't dared to hope.
So, you left Zakor? Have you stopped taking ELEX too?
I'm trying, but it's difficult. You must have experienced the problems of ELEX withdrawal yourself.
I was unconscious during the worst of it. My body was already drained of ELEX when I awoke.
There is more to the changes than just the physical. It is how your mind copes with the rejection of all that you have known, all that you have been in life. Tell me, what do you make of the world you have discovered since leaving Zakor?
That the free people are capable of resisting the Alps. We are told we are superior, but the Alps have failed to crush them, or their spirit.
That will change soon. The first Alexator, Tarek, is assembling his troops before the gates of the Ice Palace. He will make his move and he will succeed in conquering the lands of the free people. We have to stop him, or our people will perish.
What are you doing here with the Separatists?
I had no other choice. I tried to stop Tarek in Zakor, but he realized my plans. He would have killed me if I had stayed. I hope that I can still make a difference from here. I can help to bring a halt to Tarek's plans. His blind obedience of the hybrid endangers all our people.
What is it he's doing that threatens the Alps? Why is Tarek such a danger?
Tarek is a puppet. He has given his will to the hybrid. The hybrid and his new directive dominate our people. And soon, Tarek will dedicate all our people, the whole of the fighting strength of Zakor, to an invasion of the lands of the free people. Oh, this death for one purpose. Greater power to the hybrid. I say we need to find another way. One that does not lead to our ruin.
Then we should ask the hybrid what he will become. We should know what we are choosing between.
Will talk to us. To him, we have no more free will than the mutants he commands. You know the price that an owl pays to reach the highest ranks in Zakor.
Proven yourself loyal to the directive. You are efficient. You obey your orders. Those are the marks of a true alb. I have watched you and your brother, and the honor you have brought to your father. You will all have a part to play in the events that are to come. Are you ready to play that part, Calyx? Will you join those chosen to evolve?
The hybrid's will is above all. I will serve the hybrid.
And so it shall be. Open your mind to me, Calyx. Know my thoughts and serve the directive.
You and your brother were the strongest warriors at the Ice Palace's command. Strong, intelligent, iron-willed. No one could equal you. And now look at you. Today, you are an outcast.
I suspect that my execution was planned by someone at the Ice Palace.
I share those suspicions, but I have yet to find any proof.
My raider being shot down, the Alps being nearby to carry out my execution. The chances of those things happening without being planned.
But the questions are why and who. The only cause I can think of is your free will. All other Alps took the hybrid's favor as an honor. You questioned it. But who ordered your death? Who coordinated it? That, I don't know.
What about Zardom? It's obvious he's planning something. Could his plans involve killing me?
Now that he has left the Ice Palace, he would have no reason to do that. Zardom was always set on becoming First Elector. If he thought you were an impediment to that, he would have no hesitation in having you killed. But now he's here, out of Zakor, who knows what his plans are?
What about my brother, Calyx?
I don't believe that. I am sure if your brother is involved, it is only as an instrument. He must be being used by other people. He would only have carried out the execution if he had orders to do so.
What about the hybrid?
The hybrid needed you and your skills to achieve his aims. While your free will may have made you stand out, your will is nothing to the hybrids. You were under his control and offered no threat. Besides, if he wanted you dead, he could have had you shot without the need for this intricate plan.
What about the First Elector, Tarek?
He has the power and the intellect to plan something like this. But he is no longer himself. These days he is merely a vassal to the hybrid. I don't think he possesses the ability to think as freely as this. I don't think he would do this without orders from the hybrid.
I know Zardom wanted my raider shot down. Zardom knew I was flying to a dam, and he knew the purpose of my mission.
Well, if that is true, I don't know how he knew that information. No. Zardom was already in exile when you received your orders from the hybrid.
Then someone at the Ice Palace must have got that information to him.
If Zardom is behind this, then he had help. But why would another owl communicate with an exile?
So who do you think is behind this?
I don't know. Even if there is someone behind this, I think you will learn his name on the day you stride up the great ramp to the Ice Palace.
You served the directive to obtain all ELEX for the hybrid. What changed your mind?
What happened to our search for knowledge? What happened about our evolution? What about researching the nature of ELEX? All those were key to the Owl people, and all have been dominated by the hybrid's demand for ELEX. A lot has changed at the Ice Palace since the coming of the hybrid, and the pace of that change is only accelerating. The hybrid tells us nothing of this future he sees. He is obsessed with his own evolution, and that is only attainable through the consumption of ever greater quantities of ELEX. No owl, no free person will be allowed to stand in his way. I still believe in serving the Albs of Zakor, but to achieve that, I now know that the hybrid must be removed from the Ice Palace.
If the hybrid's evolution is not yet complete, shouldn't we ensure he reaches his final form?
With all the sacrifices we've made, with all the blood he once spilled, has he told us what he will achieve if he attains that? How do we know what he will become? No. My loyalty ended on the day of your execution. I will not sacrifice my son for the ideals of that machine.
Where is Calyx now?
Your brother knows you are still alive. He is looking for you. He wants to finish what he started and prove his loyalty. After all, technically, he failed in his mission to execute you. He will want to remedy that. That is why he is traveling alone. He is currently in the mountains of Abessa on the border of Zakor, awaiting information on your whereabouts. Have no doubt, he will strike as soon as he knows where you are.
Not if I get to him first.
I would rather you both join together. The death of either of you weakens us all.
It is far too late for us to be reconciled.
There must be a way to free him from the hybrid. He's a slave like Tarek. If you could free him from the hybrid's will, then you could both be reconciled.
And if he comes for me in the meantime, I will fight him rather than die myself.
If that is your fate. But you think clearly and independently now, Jax. You can decide your own destiny. Listen.
Zardom, wherever he is. This gives me a good chance to look through his things.
Now this is a place we can have some fun.
Contact details for Ray. Research indicates he is capable of making the shot needed to hit the thruster on an Alb Raider. Zardom used Ray to shoot down my Raider. Ray. I'm interested to hear what excuse he gives me this time.
С Рэем у меня плохие отношения. Это был мой спутник. Я ему уже помог в его деле.
Ray, there is something you should have told me. Now is the time.
Okay, that tone is telling me something is wrong. Are you going to give me a clue?
Zardom.
Zardom? Zardom?
You know who I'm talking about.
Oh, well, yeah. The shit with your raider, yeah? I'm sorry. I was the guy that shot you out of the sky. I should have told you earlier, but you were so pissed about your armor, I thought, well, you'll probably kill me if I did.
Why did you do it?
I had no choice. Please, listen to me.
You didn't give me a choice. You tried to kill me, you asshole.
Yeah, I know, but listen. I had a reason and nothing I can do now is going to change the past. It wasn't personal. Not from me. I took a job. A strange one. I didn't know who was hiring me. I was told to aim at the port on your raider. They gave me that information. I mean, at that point, you were just another owl. Now I know you, and I know you're more than that. And I didn't even get paid. He threatened me. He has my brother, Tom. He said he would kill him if I didn't help. He still has him.
He took your brother?
Yeah. I didn't know you. You were my enemy. And Zardom, he was gonna kill my brother. You have to understand that.
I do.
I couldn't tell you because of that. He is still threatening him.
Now I understand the note I read about changing a person into a jackal.
What? What are you talking about?
I think Zardom turned your brother into a jackal. He's among us, hiding in plain sight.
But are you sure? You could be wrong. He could be lying.
I'll know for certain if we can find him.
But how can we find Tom?
Where is Zardom now?
I don't know. I really don't. My guess is that he's gone back to the Ice Palace. I mean, why else would he try and kill you? It has to do with Zakor, right?
You have a point. I think I know where your brother is.
What? Where? Tell me.
There's a friendly jackal at Origin. I think that jackal is your brother.
What? We should go there now. We have to help him.
Yes, and I think I know how. In your contract with Zardom, I found the magical trigger that Zardom planted in your brother to turn him back.
Okay, but hurry up before someone accidentally shoots Tom.
Come here, boy. We're going to get you out of here. Oh, right.
What? Right? Is that you? Slow down. You're still a little dazed after what you went through.
What happened? The last thing I knew was that Alexander.
Zardon. He transformed you into a jackal. But you're back now. You don't have an urge to scratch your ear with your foot, do you?
I can't remember what happened.
It's all right. The important thing is you are back again. Just sit down. You'll be fine. All right?
По-моему, если человека из животного превратили в человека, он должен голым быть, а не в одежде.
You, of all people, got him back. After everything. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything.
When did you realize that Jackal was my brother?
Obviously, I found out just in time.
Yeah, and I can't thank you enough for that. Oh, what have I done? Why did I deal with Zardon? All this. You have to understand, I didn't know you, and now my brother.
You better be talking about Zardon.
Of course, you tried to help me, and I will pay off my debt to you, to the last shard, to the last drop of blood, I promise you. We still have a lot to do, so get your head straight and let's get on with it. Are you sure you're okay?
I have to get my thoughts together. Those converters, the lives they've destroyed, and for what? Serious? They're addicts, and that makes them dangerous. You heard about the Duke, right? You think it's true?
Учитывая, что я люблю плохие варианты всегда выбирать, то я убью своего брата. Или сохранился, что ли? Хера. А что ты такой тупой-то? Ты ж вставал, ёпта.
doubted what I was told. That you were failing the hybrid. Yet now even the fact that you still breathe stands against the directive. Why did you come here, Jax? What did you expect to find?
My brother.
You appeal to me with emotion? The bond of blood with you, with father, once gave me honor. Now all I have is shame. Your execution should have saved me from that.
And yet, here I stand. You failed the directive, Calyx. Perhaps we aren't perfect after all. Wardic hid the truth. We were born free people. ELEX, the hybrid, our father. They decided what we would become.
Powerful, superior. They opened the door to our evolution. Our past is irrelevant.
So we've been told. But what other lies have we yet to uncover? You take the promises of the future and serve without question. But even now as an Elexiter, what does the hybrid tell you, Calyx? What do you know of the truth?
From the ashes came the clerics, believers in Kalan. From Kalan came the Albs, believers in the future. From ELEX came the hybrid, seer of all things. Together we serve no god, we bow to no person. Together we shall evolve.
Evolve into what? The Albs existed before the hybrid. Now we serve him. Now we bow to him. He has taken the place of Kalan.
Do you think you can anger me? I don't need anger, brother. The directive tells me you must die. What is dead should stay dead.
Короче, батя что-то спизданул нам не то.
Calyx lured me into a trap. You told me Calyx was traveling alone, but I was ambushed by several units of Alb soldiers.
I told you what I knew of him. Calyx must have changed his plans.
Where did you get that information in the first place?
From Calyx.
Then either you lied, or Calyx used you to set a trap for me.
The hybrid has made him blind to all other things. You must help set your brother free from the hybrid's control.
I can't promise you that.
This nonsense has to end. He was your brother in arms. He is your brother by blood.
Calyx told me I was to become an Elexiter, one of the chosen. What does that mean?
That you were directly under the hybrid's control, working together as a group to do the hybrid's will.
But I don't remember even having access to the hybrid. As a full Elexiter, Calyx was the one who had access. He was the one who always spoke directly to him. There must be more to this. It just doesn't add up.
Then you need to speak to Calyx yourself.
I would have done, but the combat mechs you failed to warn me about had other ideas.
There must be another way to reach him.
And how do I do that without walking into another trap?
You will have to find a place where the combat mechs won't go. Then, you'll need to lure him there.
Any suggestions for where I can lure him?
No. That's a question you'll have to answer yourself.
Lure Calyx? Are you serious?
It's better than you fighting his combat mechs.
Then give me a suggestion, Father. If you want to help him, then help me.
Something important happened in the past that I have yet to tell you. Calyx has known for some time, and I think he fears the truth.
What is it he fears?
Losing his rank as a Lexitor.
Tell me the secret.
There is a small fishing village on an island to the south of Idan. It is now long abandoned. You should go there. That is where you will find the answers you are seeking.
You must be able to tell me more than that.
I could tell you, but you may not believe me. You have to see it yourself to understand. I will speak to you when you return.
I have discovered Zardam's secret. He has control of a mutant force.
I knew he must have a plan. The question is, what he intends to do with them. Whatever he says about his motives, I find it hard to believe that he has turned his back on his past. I think we will need to watch Zardam carefully.
Which one of you convinced Wardak to join your cause?
No one did. Your father chose to join us himself. I hope that you too can see the strength of our cause.
The pilgrim Thorold is key to the fight against the hybrid.
Then there is another who will fight to take control of Zakor.
I don't think Thorold has any interest in taking the throne in the Ice Palace. He's seeking to defend Idan.
The Berserkers have their own plans for Magalan. Their goals will always be a threat to ours. Never forget that all the free people have their own agendas.
As do you.
Yes, but mine is clear. As are the results of my actions. You cannot say the same of others. Offer people power, and they will take it. That includes the Pilgrim.
When did you last see my brother?
A few days ago, maybe? Calyx was ordered back to the Ice Palace. The forces of Zakor are preparing for something. We should expect an attack soon.
So, this is the place Wardak wanted me to see. This place, there's something familiar about it. I have been here before. This path, this beach. It was a long time ago, but I was here. I was still a child, a young child. I lived here with my parents. This was my home. It was raining. They came out of the darkness with their weapons of light and fire. People ran in panic. They ran. They were cut down. The town on fire. Screaming. Another boy hiding near me. Just as afraid as I was. Everyone else was gone. All that remained were lifeless bodies in the surf. It was just me. And the other boy. Then one of the attackers found us and took us with them. He named me Jax, and the other boy, Calyx. So, that is what Wardak kept secret all these years. Calyx and I were born in Zakor. We came from Idan. We were born berserkers. Why would Wardak hide that from us?
When can we go?
I have been to the fishing village in Idет.
Then do you understand?
That Calyx and I were born berserkers and not Albs? Do I understand that you killed our parents and carried us off to the Ice Palace as your children? What I don't understand is why.
I wanted heirs. I had achieved much. But I wanted to found a dynasty of the most powerful Albs to follow in my footsteps. But I couldn't have children. So I did what Albs do. I took what I wanted, and I was successful. Look at what you and Calyx achieved. You rose to the very top in Zakor. My legacy was almost complete. You were poised to rule.
We were. Then someone set me up. Now, your bastard children are trying to kill each other.
Yes, all the plans I had shattered.
And how can your plans succeed now? There must be a way for us to achieve the greatness you want.
Yes, the time is pressing. You must act fast. This truth is what you can use to lure Calyx. He wants to hold on to power, and fears that if the truth of his birth became known, then he would lose that power. Threaten to reveal the truth, and Calyx will come to you. There is one place Calyx will not dare to take anyone from Zakor. You will know it when you see it. Listen.
The survival of...
Well, this is all fucked, isn't it?
You were right. Zardom was behind the attack on my raider.
You were betrayed by your own. What will you do now you know Zardom was responsible for the attack?
Nothing, until I can find him. He's disappeared.
Sadly, I doubt that means he's dead. His disappearance must be part of his plan, whatever that may be. Yes. And?
Calyx trapped me.
And you survived?
He summoned me, I obeyed. He opened his mind to me and I saw the universe. Skies stretching to infinity. I always knew his mind stretched across Magellan. But what I saw, the hybrid truly sees all.
And so the hybrid serves the Alps, and the Alps will see his directive is carried out. All ELEX to the hybrid.
There was something else though, Jax. A sense of the past, but I couldn't see it.
The hybrid shows us only what we need to see.
What did you see when you had your audience with the hybrid?
I don't know. I don't remember anything from then. I know I saw him, that we spoke. That since then, I have known his will, understood his purpose clearer than I did before.
I heard Tarek and Parsec discussing the time before the hybrid. The moment they found him, I think that is what I was sensing.
The hybrid has given us purpose. Before him, we sought evolution. Only with him can we find it.
Tarek said the hybrid saw the fall, that Magellan ignored his warning about the comet.
Such stories are irrelevant.
The past is irrelevant. Only the future counts. All ELEX to the hybrid.
All ELEX to the hybrid. Yes, but it seems Calyx still thinks I must be killed.
Then you have even more motivation to reach the Ice Palace. It seems you can deliver on your word. I would not have thought it possible for anyone to shut down all of the converters. Your deeds will be remembered by all the free people. We have a real chance to win the war now. Now we take the war to the hybrid. Now the hybrid must die, so everyone can be free.
You want to kill the hybrid?
Kill or convert. My studies indicate that mana will poison him. Kill him if we must. But there's also a chance we can change him with it.
You're getting ahead of yourself. First, you got to tell me your plans.
Very well. But there's much to discuss. Ask your question, and I will see if I can answer.
And so, full circle. Sent to Thorold from the Ice Palace to learn the truth, to kill the truth. And now I return. The hybrid stronghold that I defended for so long, unquestioning, serving the hybrid in my addiction to ELEX. But what is it that Zakor is really defending? Thorold wants to strike at the hybrid by destroying the ELEX that feeds it. But what is the hybrid using the ELEX for? Has his vision failed, leaving me to act outside the directive? Or am I merely part of his greater plan? Who planned the failure of my mission? Do they want me to die? Or do they want Thorold to live? And so, full circle. Sent to hybrid, I go back to the Ice Palace to learn the truth, to kill the truth.
Something's going on at the Ice Palace. Whatever it is, we need to shut it down.
So, what are your plans for getting into the Ice Palace?
The Alps will move the bulk of their forces to the borders of Zakor. We need to take out those positions. That will open the way for a direct assault. What I need to know first is whether they help us with this attack, or if they attack us as we move against Zakor. Are you ready?
What will make you trust the Separatists?
The same as it took to trust you. I want to see them start shooting at Alps. Actions speak more than words. Actions earn trust.
Your plan is a frontal attack.
We've scouted the Ice Palace, and now is the time to strike. The Albs have moved their forces. They trust too much in those energy barriers of theirs. All we need to do is take out the barrier generators, and we will open our way in. Your raider is perfect for that task. That's why we need it.
One raider won't stop an army.
The Albs' biggest weak point is ELEX. With the converters gone, we've cut off their new supplies. Now, we need to take out what they have stockpiled.
How are we going to destroy the barrier generators?
We crippled a similar generator when we attacked the converter here in Idan. All we had to do was target the ventilation port. It took one shot from our ballista to cripple the generator, and that brought the shield down. Your radar cannon has a lot more power than a ballista. So, if you hit the generator's ventilation port at full power, it will blow and the Ice Palace will lose its defense.
And what if your plan to transmute all their ELEX stocks doesn't work?
If they still have their ELEX, we can't fight the Alb army. We will have to target their commanders instead. If we kill the Alb commanders in charge of the defenses around the Ice Palace, the resistance should crumble. With them dead, the soldiers won't stop us getting into the Ice Palace.
So, what are you planning to do when you get to the hybrid?
Heal him. If we can bring him into contact with a seedling, it will transmute the ELEX within him, changing his nature. We can heal him as we heal the planet.
To reach the hybrid, we will need the code to his chamber.
Don't you think I know that? But none of my prisoners have known the code or would give it up. All I have discovered is that it has something to do with the hybrid's past.
But what? The Elexitors are the only ones with access to the hybrid. Anyone below that rank can't enter the chamber unless the hybrid calls them personally.
Then you need to find an Elexitor and get the code out of him.
The last time I tried to confront Calyx, he didn't come alone. There were Albs patrolling the area where we were to meet. I need to get him alone.
Then you must choose a place yourself. Zardum's old hiding place, for instance. Maybe there you will get a chance to meet Calyx alone.
It's good that I know where and how I can challenge Calyx. I will send Calyx a message through my adjutor. I expect he will go there straight away.
Then you should act now, before he decides to attack you.
You said we could change the hybrid instead of killing him?
We can try and change him with mana. If it doesn't work, the mana will poison him. Is that a problem?
You think killing should be an easy decision?
That thing hasn't hesitated to order the deaths of hundreds, thousands. There is a chance we can convert it, change it with mana. But change him or kill him, he must be stopped.
The constant wars between the free people show me that the hybrid offers the best chance for the people of Magellan. We must bow to his wisdom. He must remain in control.
After everything we fought for, don't you see the hybrid only wants to enslave us? He has no interest in what we want.
I understand the consequences, and the cost to the free people. But the hybrid has his reasons, and it is our duty to obey him.
So, you remain a fanatic to the end? I hope your choice hasn't damned us all.
The Elexitors say that the hybrid has a greater plan for all of us. That he knows the nature of ELEX and why it came to our world. That he has the power to see the future. Before we act, we should find out what the hybrid knows. If we don't gain the knowledge, we could pay the price for it.
Well, if he has a plan that is supposed to benefit us, I haven't seen a sign of it. That thing only wants power. Listen to him if you must, but take this seedling into the chamber with you. You must attach it to the hybrid. That is how we will tame him or kill him.
How far advanced is your plan to transmute the ELEX?
The planning is complete. If it works in practice, then all the ELEX on Magellan should be transmuted. But I can't control that amount of magical energy on my own. I will need a strong mage to help me. Someone who truly understands the nature of ELEX and mana.
Then ask Kaya.
Kaya has the ability. But as for the temperament, this isn't the time for impulsiveness. The magic we'd be channeling if she didn't follow orders.
What other choice do you have?
Well, bold times take bold decision. I'll have to trust her. But she won't listen to a request from me. You must ask her to do it.
Good stuff.
The lands of...
Good stuff, asshole.
Ну, короче, на сегодня все, а следующий, видимо, стрим будет последним по игре.